I want the whole world to know what he had done for me.
Chantyl Peterson is talking about a man she helped to lay to rest, a man named Terry Farrell, one of the 343 firefighters who died trying to save lives at the World Trade Center.
Terry gave me my life.
No, this 13-year-old from Las Vegas was not rescued from the Trade Center. This special story goes back to 1993, when little Chantyl was suffering from potentially fatal T-cell lymphoma. She desperately needed a bone marrow donation. Enter Terry Farrell, a robust father of two from Huntington, Long Island, a total stranger, and a perfect match who happened to be on a national donor list. He gladly gave his marrow.
It feels good to know you did something you chose to do, and somebody's alive today because you did it.
It worked. A year later, Chantyl was pronounced cured, and Terry was delighted.
I asked how Chantyl was doing. He said, well, she's running up and down the block. I said, like a normal 6-year-old.
Chantyl, this is your Mr. Nice Man.
And when at last they met, it was a friendship for life between the grateful little girl and the fireman who knew just how precious life is.
We work in a dangerous profession, and you know, one day you might walk out the door, you might not come home again.
For Terry, that day was September 11th. Chantyl will never forget how she got the tragic news from her mom, Sherry.
She said that they had found his body, and I start smiling, and I go, is he okay? And my mom said, no.
Chantyl desperately hoped she could save Terry's life, as he had saved hers.
She was getting ready for school, and she says, Mom, is something wrong with Terry? Do I need to give him some blood or something? I wish I could have told her yes.
And so the Petersons made the long trip to Long Island for a final farewell to Terry, whose own children, TJ and Rebecca, mourn the man they remember as a devoted dad who always found time for them.
I'm sad and angry at the same time because my hero was killed.
Chantyl gathered her strength to give a reading at the funeral service for the man who saved her life.
I felt his warmth and just trying to prove that I could be as brave as he was.
This is a medal Chantyl will always treasure. It came from Terry's uniform, a memento of courage she'll always keep from the man who never made a big deal out of what he did for her.
I don't go out and start telling everybody, yeah, pat me on the back, I'm a great guy here. It's like, because there's people who know I'm not that great all the time.
But there's a young girl from Las Vegas who would disagree with those words when it comes to Terry Farrell, for whom Chantyl has some final words of her own.
I won't forget you, and I will always love you forever.